Hi everyone, I'm Deb with Clothes in Abundance, and I'm so excited because today's video is my top 5 tips for thrifting to resell on Poshmark. Make sure you guys subscribe and thumbs up this video and share it with a friend if they love thrifting or if they are starting to sell on Poshmark. I love thrifting, and I decided towards the end of June that I would take Poshmark more seriously and use this as a second form of income. So I currently am a part-time Poshmark reseller. The first tip is to do your research beforehand. It is so important to stay up to date with what is popular with whatever you are selling. So for instance, for me, because I sell women's clothing, I make sure to study the trends for each season. So I've already looked ahead of kind of what is going to be happening in winter time, but right now I'm also focusing on what is popular for fall and how can I get that in my closet. So it saves you a lot of time while you are in the thrift store by knowing that maybe you're going to look for metallics, jean jackets, stuff like that. Just be aware of what is popular, have a list, and be prepared for before you go shopping. Find items that you naturally gravitate to. Most of the time, people are following your closet because they prefer your style. So it's important to find some pieces that you absolutely love. I found a cognac leather jacket. I'll put the picture right here. I love leather jackets, and that is a real leather jacket, but it's this gorgeous brown color, which I'm sure will do great in fall time. And if I could fit it, trust me, I would keep it. However, I make sure to also include pieces that I love. So while the majority of the stuff that I buy is researched based off of trends and what I think that my customer will like, I also make sure to include things that I like because I find that those things sell faster. My third tip is to look at all of the sections in the store. You've got to look everywhere. You've got to look in the men's department, the kids department, look everywhere. I have found gems in the men's section that are great unisex pieces, and also women may actually just like wearing it. To make sure you go down the entire line and to see what exactly is there, because you might just miss something that could have been really awesome in your store because you're like, okay, like I've kind of like peeked over the racks and I don't see anything. You've got to look in between at every single item. My fourth tip is something that I just started doing, and before I head to the checkout, I research again. I know it's annoying, but it's so important and it saves you a lot of money. Here's why. So a couple of the websites I use is checkaflip.com, I use ebay.com, and of course Poshmark. I use those and I filter through what has sold, and I see, okay, is this exact item I'm looking for sold on this site? Or is this brand on this site? And if I can't find the exact item that's sold on Poshmark, for instance, then I will see a brand in a similar style has sold on the website. That is a good indicator to me that this item will help me make a sale. So I do have a couple pieces where I didn't look up, and I mean, they just might take a little bit longer to sell, but at the end of the day, it is important to make sure you are looking to see what's sold, because if you don't, you're going to be a storage unit instead of, you know, a functioning online boutique and store. My last and final tip for you guys: only buy what is actually profitable. It actually ties in with my last point of doing your research beforehand and seeing if it has sold at all. Even if it hasn't sold on Poshmark, check on Mercari, check on Vinted, check eBay, Etsy. Just make sure that you guys are looking up to see if it's sold. Why? You are wasting your money buying something that will not sell. That defeats the entire purpose of having a store. And, you know, sometimes I feel kind of conflicted. Well, I love it, but you know, if this is kind of your job and this is something that you are actually doing for profit, because it's not a nonprofit, you do need to make sure it's going to make you money. You want to make sure you're going to get an ROI on your investment, and that you are making at least 2 to 3 times the amount that you sold it for. I got that tip from Shailene Shawn. I will leave her YouTube channel down below. And yeah, it's just really helpful just so you know what to buy in the future. You know how long it took you to sell, and you know what people like. Because at the end of the day, it's about finding things that work best for your customer and your potential customers. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys found some really good insights from my thrifting to resell tips. If you enjoyed this video, and if you know someone who just loves thrifting in general or who's interested in reselling, make sure you guys share this video and comment down below, what exactly do you look for when you go thrifting? Okay, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.